Well, hey everybody, and welcome back to Kiki's Kitchen. I do have a few videos in the can to post for you that I haven't gotten around to doing yet. So those will be coming up later today. I think I got a black beans in there and something else. But I am making biscuits, and while you have seen me make biscuits before, it's been a while, and for people that might be new, this might be something that you would be interested in because it's 2 ingredients, and it couldn't be any easier. Today, I'm going to make 2 sizes. I'm going to make this, which is not a big size. I don't know what the size is. And then these little ones. So let's get started and show you just how easy this is. First, I'm going to preheat my oven to 500 degrees. 500, 5050. Well, that would be 550. I don't mean 550. I mean 500. So, then this is my biscuit pan. Now, you can use a regular cast iron skillet, or you can use an oven-proof skillet, or you can use a cookie sheet. So this, in case you were wondering where this is, you can get at Ace Hardware, Walmart. It's just a large biscuit pan. You can get them online. They're not expensive. They are maybe $20 or less. So I have a pat of butter, and I'm smearing the sides and smearing it all over my pan. I'm gonna set that aside. So I have self-rising, and I keep mine in a canister separate and label it so I know the difference. Self-rising flour, and I need 2.5 cups. And just like any other flour, when I'm baking, I like to take 1 scoop. Here's my cup measuring cup, and I like to take a separate scoop and put it in so that it's, I'm not reaching down in there and packing my flour. So once I get it kind of mounded up, I tap it a few times to get out any air bubbles. And take the back of my knife, slide it across the top, and get a nice level cup measure. You need 2.5 cups of self-rising flour. Now, someone will say to me, can you use regular flour for self-rising flour? And self-rising flour has baking soda and salt in it. However, if a recipe calls for self-rising and you make your own, the finished product will just not be the same. I mean, it just won't be. It'll be, if it's calling for self-rising, just use self-rising. So that's 2. And this is my half. So I'll put this in my 1/2 cup. And there's 2.5. Okay, this flour that I have on my plate will go on the counter here in a second for us to roll, or basically we're not rolling it out, to pat out our biscuits. So I have 2.5 cups self-rising flour. To that, I've got 1.5 cups of heavy cream. And we are done with biscuits, kids. That's all that goes in here. So I'm gonna just stir this around initially with my spoon, trying to make sure you can see it. As it comes into a dough. Hoping you can see that. You just kind of incorporate it all. You can get most of it with your spoon. But there is a time when we're going to go in with my hands, which is why I've taken off my rings. And it looks like that time is now. Most of it is incorporated in. It's a very silky dough. A very silky dough. And we got a little bit more on the bottom here. We'll try to incorporate. And I want you to see how that's coming right off the bottom as it all comes into the dough. Okay, so I'm gonna get it off this spoon and onto my counter. I'm going to take some of my leftover flour and put it out here so my dough has somewhere to go. And now I'm just gonna push it together, get everything out of the bowl that I can. But I mean, it's just such a wonderful dough, and it makes such a light biscuit. You won't believe it. Ta-da! Look at that, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Ta-da! So I'm gonna spread this up just a little bit, and down it goes. So you see, now you can see. Actually, I'm gonna back you up a little further so you can see a little bit better. So now I've got it patted down, and I'm going to fold it in half. I'm folding some layers into this. I'm gonna pat it out. I'm gonna fold it again. I'm gonna pat it out. Any little crumbs that come on, just put it back in there. Fold it again. That should do it. So I folded in some layers. You know, when you open up a biscuit and it's got all nice flaky layers, that's what you're seeing. So now I'm gonna take the heel of my hand and pat it out. No rolling. No rolling necessary, I should say. Excuse me one quick second. There we go. Now, what I like to do is I like to take my kind of the heel of my hand or the side of my hand, and I want to shore up my sides so I don't have raggy sides. It's just me. And so it's going to come about to your first knuckle. It's about as deep as I want that. And like I said, shoring up my sides. So I want my, what did I do with it? There it is. I want to make some little biscuits first. So I'm going to put my biscuit cutter in. See if these are just too, and I just want to try because I have never had anything that little. And I want to make them, just a few of them, because I want to see what I can do with them. You know what I mean? I want to see, can I make them into like a little party, hors d'oeuvre. You know me, I'm always playing. So, and they're cute. They're cute as a little button. They're button biscuits. So let's just see what happens there. Meanwhile, let's cut some real biscuits here. So there we go. And I'm going to start there. When I put these in my pan, I want them to touch, almost touch anyway. Sit side by side. Okay. So now I'm going to fill in some of these areas with little ones. I'm going to take this dough back together, smash it together again, and then press it out back to my same knuckle width. I'm going to shore up my edges. And let's get some more big ones. I'll do one more big one. And then let's do the rest of these little. I don't know what they'll come out because I have never made one this small before. So this is a first, but I'm trying to figure out, I mean, that biscuit cutter's in there for reasons, probably for cutting cookies, to tell you the honest truth, not biscuits. But we're going to try and see what happens. I might be able to, wouldn't that be like a cute little hors d'oeuvre of some sort? Even if I put, you know, pimento cheese on it or something. So we're going to see what happens. So these are going to go into the oven at 500, and the reason they go in at 500 is they will really rise quickly. And then when they come out, I will have melted butter ready, and I will brush them with melted butter. And they, right then and there, they're very, very good. But these, like I said, I have no idea, but they're cute. I could make a jillion of them. Out of one recipe would make a jillion. Now, what I'm not sure that's going to happen is whether they'll cook too fast, you know, compared to the other ones. But the other ones don't take long either, so I'll just have to keep my eye on them. But I'm loving what they look like, that's for sure. We'll call them biscuits. Biscuits. Okay, I think that might just do it. Well, maybe that plus this will equal one little biscuit. That might just be for the chef, you never know. Just throw him on here somewhere. There we go. He can live there. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's going into the oven. I'll see you in about 10 minutes. Okay, so here's the thing about biscuits. They make your house smell just wonderful. And look at these little tiny ones that came out so cute. I'll get you closer in just a second. So I've got melted butter, and I'm just brushing them on the sides. Ooh, looks like I got a storm dusting up out there. The sides and the top of all of them. The little ones are so cute. Oh my goodness. And here is the thing about a cast iron skillet too, and y'all need to know this, is that I'm going to get these brushed on here, and I'm really not going to let them sit on this cast iron very long because it stays hot for a really long time, and it will ultimately burn your biscuit, the bottoms of your biscuits, if you leave it sit there too long. So I could have used a little bit more butter. But trust me, they'll be putting butter on the top of them, so. But, oh my goodness gracious, the little ones are so cute. So hang on a second, because I have a scathingly brilliant idea to burn my mouth off right in front of you. But I think it's a scathingly brilliant idea. So, remember, I don't know, a week or two ago, we made pimento cheese. Well, this is the last of it, if I can get it open. It's always a challenge. Not even kidding you. Seriously. Well, it was a scathingly brilliant idea. Do you guys? There we go. Ta-da! This is all that remains. However, I just knew that one of these little baby buggers, are going to be so good with it. He looks good because it's just a little appetizer bite. So, imagine that a plate full of these. How cute is that? Now, the truth is, I am not so stupid as to put that into my mouth. Because, however, I'll put half of it in. Ta-da! So cute. Oh. And so good. Oh, taught myself something new today, didn't I? Biscuits, 2 ingredients, no time, no talent required. So, this might be the biscuit for you. Enjoy. Bye.